Hey, hello crystal people. My name is Carla and my channel is all about crystals. I love crystals and crystal energy. I like to look and talk about the metaphysical properties of crystals and kind of share with you which ones are calling to me and how I'm using crystals day to day in my world. So today, this week, I was inspired to make a crystal grid, and it's February, and Valentine's Day is coming up, and there's a lot of craziness in the world, and I have been thinking about wanting to come from a place in my heart, and I feel like I'm working a lot on my heart chakra and being kind and coming from a really authentic place and letting that love and compassion and kindness spread from me. And a heart-shaped crystal symbolizes that to me. So I made a crystal grid and I thought this was a great thing to talk about this week. So today we're going to talk about crystal hearts and do some show and tell and just look at some pretty crystals because that's my favorite thing to do. So one of the things about crystal carvings, and especially the heart shape, is you get such an emotional impact when you even look at a heart. It can affect how you feel. The heart shape represents our life force and our center, which is all of our energy. But the heart also holds a lot of emotion and feeling, and that's where our compassion comes from. It's where our joy and our vitality and all of those things are represented in a heart. So a heart shape isn't necessarily just romantic love. It is self-love, it's kindness, compassion, all of those things kind of all wrapped up in that one little shape that everybody recognizes. It's a universal symbol. So I love when crystals kind of merge with different symbolism. And the shape of a heart is a really special one. And I have so many hearts in my collection, I can't even tell you. I just love a crystal heart, and I have a whole section in my Etsy shop for crystal hearts because it's my favorite and I love them. So I want to look at some different crystal hearts, but I also want to say that just because a stone isn't necessarily connected by its properties to your heart chakra, if it's carved in the shape of a heart, it will connect to the heart energy. So you may have a stone that's a complete grounding stone carved in the shape of a heart, and you're going to get those two properties together. It's the intention and the energy that you combine with the crystal that creates so many cool things in the crystal world. And I don't know if that made sense, but it came out of my mouth. So, okay, we're going to go with it. So I want to just look at some hearts because that's the fun thing for me. So the most universally recognized love stone is, of course, rose quartz. And a rose quartz heart is just, it is the specialist thing. It's the coolest little thing. And hearts can come in so many different sizes. I got a little baby one here. Isn't he cute? And a bigger one here, and you can get even bigger ones. And I love them because I like little ones to put with other tumbles. I have little ones in my crystal grid, which I'm going to show a little bit later in the video. You can hold it, you can wear it, you can stick it in with other tumble stones. You can meditate with it. Bigger ones, palm size, easy to meditate with. So rose quartz is the stereotypical love stone, give me a heart kind of stone. So the heart chakra, the colors pink and green are representative of the heart chakra. And so if you have a stone that's green, it is going to be connected to the heart in some way. Green Aventurine. I've got a little one here that we can look at. He's a little bit smaller, but so pretty. Green Aventurine is a crystal that a lot of people use for manifesting abundance and money and all of those things. But if you take Green Aventurine with all of its abundance and put a crystal heart together with that, you can have an abundance of joy, an abundance of love, an abundance of kindness. It's a touchstone for you to remember what you're about and what you want to focus on, and just be a reminder. So I know I say this a lot, but one of my favorite stones for the heart chakra is ruby infusionite. And the reason that I love that for the heart is because you have pink and green together, and you have a very powerful ruby energy. Ruby is fire, ruby is passion, and then you have the more tranquil energy of the fuchsite. The ruby is courage, the fuchsite is calmness, and it's a great blend to help love flow without restriction. We're going to be calm, but we're going to be strong, kind of energy. And this is a fun thing to do when you have crystals that react to UV light. I'm going to show you what it does under UV light. Look at those rubies just pop in there. It's just a fun crystal overall. If you want a crystal to truly like represent the heart and bring some special energy, definitely get the ruby fuchsia. I have a necklace on. Let's look at that one. Oh, it's glowing. Love it. Fun, fun, fun. So I had somebody ask me once what's a really good stone for the heart chakra, and I recommend this. Even if it's not in the shape of a heart, get a tumble. I actually don't have a ruby fuchsia heart in my personal collection. I have a tumble that I love and I carry all the time. Moving on, another heart to look at. This one is Kambaba Jasper, and it's green, so it is associated with the heart chakra. It also has black in there, which is a root chakra connection. And Kambaba Jasper has a deep connection to the earth. It's peaceful and calming. It's a good one for nature lovers. It's very soothing. So this one does have a connection to the heart, and I just think the markings are so cool. Kambaba Jasper is this one. Now, moving on to some minerals that are not necessarily associated with the heart chakra, but in a heart shape are super fun. So I have this really beautiful big carnelian. And carnelian is root and sacral chakra based. And it has a lot of energy and creativity, mental clarity, independence. Put that in a heart shape. Here's a little baby one. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? These are nice and red and bright. But, you know, let me be creative with kindness. Let me bring out love and peace and vitality and spread love with some energy and fire behind it, with the carnelian energy. So pretty. So pretty. We're here to look at crystals. I love crystals. Another one that I really like is orange calcite. And orange calcite, this little puffy guy, he's so pretty. Orange calcite is all about the solar plexus, self-confidence, joy, creativity. Orange calcite is one to grab if you're feeling lethargic, if you're feeling a little down. I think of orange calcite as like a life force boost, like orange juice. It's a daily boost of vitamin energy. If you're feeling low, if it's winter in Michigan and you're bummed out, orange calcite will help bring that vitality and that energy and that fun forward. So let's add a heart shape and let's bring love and compassion and spread some joy and love our neighbor and just bring a light to the world. Orange calcite, love, 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 love the heart. The next one I want to show, I really, really like. This is a chunky monkey, and I love him. And this is K2 jasper. And K2 jasper is named that way because it's found at the base of the K2 mountain. It's the only place in the world that it's found, and it's actually a combination of granite. The gray is granite, and the blue is azurite. And this is a mineral that has been connected to the third eye and getting guidance and receiving higher communication. It's good for developing your intuition, and if you have psychic abilities and receiving important messages and guidance, this is one that will help you clarify and kind of raise your vibration and awareness to be able to receive those messages. So not a stone that necessarily is powerfully impactful on the heart, but to sit and meditate with this one and wanting to raise your awareness and your any psychic abilities and having it come from the heart. Let's connect, and what can I do? What can I bring from my heart, and your inner truth, and finding that. So K2 is super cool. I love it, and I love when I find it out in the wild when I'm looking for crystals. The next one, this one I love because it's just so pretty, and I have been an amber fan for like the past year or so. And look, you can see my window reflecting in there. Amber, I think, is especially fun because it comes from, it was a living thing. It's very light. This is Dominican amber. So let me do my UV light. So they call it blue amber, and this is why. When you put UV light on it, it glows blue. That's a little trick, so you're not getting plastic. It's actually glows blue. And amber, again, is another life force, fiery. It's energetic. It's solar plexus and sacral chakras. It's a healing stone. I think because it contains that life force energy. Amber's it's also a good one to transmute negative energy into positive energy. That's why a lot of people grab it for healing and those metaphysical properties. It encourages an optimistic mindset. So amber, connect all of that energy to your heart chakra, and there's a little powerhouse right there. Amber. So next up on the list is Caribbean calcite, and I love this. I love this especially for gifts. If you have somebody in your life who's very beachy vibes, who's maybe not into crystals, but everybody loves, if you're a beachy person, love the water, love the sand. Caribbean calcite just has that look and feel, and I always look for ones that kind of look like waves, and you can see the sandy and then the waves around it. So Caribbean calcite is a combination of blue calcite and aragonite. It's all about dreams. It's all about calming. Just think about the beachy water vibes, and that is Caribbean calcite. So we're going to have that calming, soothing energy, and we're going to connect it to our heart chakra, and it's a beautiful thing. I love this one. I got a couple more that I just want to share just because I think this is so much fun. Septarian is another really fun mineral. This is a combination of 3. It is limestone, aragonite, and calcite. And those 3 together are very grounding. It's a earth root chakra stone. It's about communication and awakening. And we got a heart. Love it. Love it. Love my puffy hearts. Orca agate, another fun one. Another water, very watery. This is a powerful one for forgiveness. Look at, there's that. You can see those agate bands on there. Oh, stones are just so fun and cool. This one is so pretty. It is harmony, forgiveness, inner truth. You can't see the heart because I'm fumbling with my fingers. Very pretty. So not something necessarily associated, easy for me to say, with your heart chakra, but imagine that inner truth, that kindness, that forgiveness connecting through the heart shape with the properties of the orca agate. Really, really good combination. And then last but not least, because labradorite. Okay, let's see if I can get some flash and some sparkle. Oh, see, there's the fun stuff. And on this side, not very good light to get a lot of sparkle. But labradorite is my stone for magic and protection. It is a stone of self-transformation. And I carry labradorite a lot because I am always working on transforming and being more connected with my heart and from my heart. Not going to get much of a flash today because of the sun. It's gray. It's supposed to snow today. But labradorite, I have nothing to say. It's beautiful and I love it. So this all started when I created my crystal grid. So here that one is. Okay, so the light's not great, but here is the grid that I did with my heart crystals. As I was setting it up, I switched around a few things and kind of played with it until it felt really good to me. I have a rose quartz heart in the center. I actually started out with selenite, and it just didn't resonate as much. And then around the side, I have some lepidolite, alternated with some ocean jasper, little hearts. And then around the outside, I have more rose quartz little hearts. I've got some clear quartz hearts, and then ruby fuchsite hearts kind of on the corners. And then I've got these little Lemurian points in between. And when I put this up, it just made me feel so peaceful and happy. So there's an idea if you are inspired to do a grid with your hearts. So having crystal hearts around is really a reminder to embrace love and kindness in all aspects of your life. Choosing a specific stone with a different intention, in a heart-shaped carving will help connect it and maybe make it a little more personally impactful for you. As always with crystals, with any crystal, it doesn't matter what anybody says, this one is for this and this one is for that. It's about how you connect with it and how you feel about it that's the important thing. So always keep that in mind. Meditate with it. Have it on your desk. Make a crystal grid. Keep it in your pocket or purse. A heart shape is really a touchstone. It's a symbol of what, me personally, a symbol of what I want to remember, what I want to focus on, that it's self-love, that it's kindness, that it's joy, that's the important thing in life. That is the heart of the matter. That was such a bad pun, but okay. So on that note, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much if you stayed till the end. I really appreciate it. And we will see you again next week. Love you. Bye.